So there are heavy rumours that in 5 hours time with content drop, we are going to get a prime Hagi SBC. So I thought, why not, let's pick him up 5 hours before, get the review out ready for you guys for when this card does release, because I know lots of people will be interested in this Hagi card. Now if you guys do follow my reviews, you've seen some of my reviews before, you know I love a hidden gem. We recently reviewed Gonzalo Ramos, a Future Stars card. He's 20,000 coins, I absolutely loved him. Obviously we reviewed lots of the lower tier icons as well. We've done a prime Ian Wright review. We've done even like a prime Trezeguet review. I do love finding like the smaller tier players and actually seeing if they're usable and seeing what I can do with them. Now this Hagi card I wouldn't put into a relatively low tier card, but I would say he is not he's not a massively desirable icon, if you guys get what I mean. So I'm really interested to see how EA do price this SBC. He's currently coming in at 290,000 coins on the PlayStation. I'll have a look here what he is on Xbox, but honestly I'm interested to see the pricing. If he's 270 on Xbox and 290 on PlayStation, I reckon if they make this card around 250,000 coins as an SBC, I think that is really good for two reasons. Not only is, that cheaper than his market price, is that you can craft them. We should be getting upgrade packs tonight as well, so you'll be able to grind them, use your fodder, and essentially craft this card for free. And with these icons, with these SBCs, I always like to stick by a rule, and that is if you can craft it without spending 50% or less of the valued estimated SBC price, I think you've done a really good job. So overall, boys, let's get into the review, let's get into the attributes, and obviously the gameplay. So starting off, he is 5'8", which isn't, relatively tall. He's actually a shorter icon. Medium low work rates is the first red flag I see. Medium low work rates for a cam. I want high medium work rates. Maybe high, but I want high medium work rates. He is a left footer. He's got 4-star, which is very nice. He's got 83 pace and 89 shooting. I feel like the chemistry style, you'll put it down to one of two. That's going to be a hunter or an engine. But I'm going to go for a hunter to get him that plus 10 pace boost. Sure, an engine will give him that plus 10 balance and plus 5 agility. But I really do want that plus 10 pace. So he goes to 93 pace in game, but he also gets a massive shooting boost to 93 attacking positioning, 95 finishing, 98 shot power, 99 volleys, and 99 penalties. Just like that, his pace is respectable and his shooting is phenomenal. Passing as well, you do not have to touch that. Passing is magnificent. Dribbling wise, his 92 ball control and 90 in-game dribbling is class. Sure, 86 agility and 84 balance is a little bit iffy. Not only that as well, he does have the average body type, which in my opinion, average body type, average agility and balance. I don't think he's going to feel amazing on the ball like a Neymar, Ben Yedder, Lionel Messi type of player on the ball, which considering he's 5'8", if this card had like 90 agility, 90 balance, and a lean body type, I know if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle, right? But he'd be like, an extra 150, 200,000 coins. That really does show how important that body type and extra agility and balance stat is. Now, one big con I can see already as well is that 78 stamina, 60 strength, you can work around it. Sure, he's just going to be a weaker type of icon. We see that with lots of cards. In full Neymar, that doesn't make him any less usable. But that 78 stamina is going to be a little bit of an issue. He will get gassed around the 70th to 80th minute, and you probably will have to look at subbing him off. As for traits, he's got the Flair trait, which just means he goes for techie shots. If you hold down on left trigger whilst you're shooting, he'll be pulling off bicycles, scissor kicks, etc. And the icon profile for anyone that wants to see a bit of a Galatasaray, okay, I think I've probably butchered that, but Barcelona, Real Madrid, played for lots of clubs there. As for the in-game custom tactics, lads, we're going to be playing him as a central cam in a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and we're just going to have him on get into the box for the cross. Without further ado, boys, let's get into the Hagi review. The first touch of the ball, progressing the pitch here. He doesn't feel bad on the ball. He doesn't feel amazingly responsive, but he can definitely get the job done in that aspect type positions. If you're trying to left stick dribble out of a situation, definitely get the job done. He's not like a liability or anything. Go on, Hagi. Triggering that run is actually really nice. Can we get that on his right foot? Ladies and gentlemen, that is a dream start to the review. That's his right foot as well. He's got a 4-star weak foot, and that is why that is very important. That's a dream start, ladies and gentlemen. 9 minutes in, we hit on the counter attack. That is a lovely shot as well. That was an outside of a foot shot, outside of a foot shot, I believe, which is really nice, man. Lovely finish and a lovely run. It doesn't feel like medium low work rates. Hey, he's not doing bad. His pace feels good. That plus 10 pace of a hunter Very, very happy with the Hunter chemistry style. I mean, more than fast enough. And compared to 83 or even 88 pace with the engine chem style, that plus 10 is absolutely crucial. We're going to progress the pitch here, and I'm actually going to test out his crossing. I know this is on his weak foot, but you should still get a great example, and that is the curve on that. It's absolutely amazing. Now, I'm not going to lie, look how far back Hagi is pushed, and that's those medium-low work rates, man. I need him to be up further, I need him to offer more to the attack, and the medium work rate's simply not doing that. Ronaldinho, who's playing a centre-mid, is getting forward more than Hagi is as a cam. Not a good sign, boys, not a good sign. Go on, Hagi picking up the ball here. Give that through to Aubameyang. It's not a bad pass with his weak foot. Aubameyang actually gets a shot through as well. We're currently 2 goals behind, so we do have some work to do to try and bring back, even try and salvage a draw. But it's actually a really nice pass. That was his weak foot as well, and that's one thing you definitely can rely on Hagi with his passing. Go on, Hagi. Nice hold-up play. We need to wait for someone to make that run. Neymar, it's Aubameyang. It will do. Come on, this is an intense game to be fair. Hagi actually gets a nutmeg through. Can't quite get it back to Hagi. Looks like may have to go ultra attacking, which I mean, I believe that puts Hagi at left wing in a 4-2-4. Go on, Paqueta. Nice, back into the box. Aubameyang, beautiful football. Come on, boys. Game one truly on. We're going to stay attacking because realistically a draw benefits both me. Neither me or my opponent. There we go. It's the right English I'm looking for. But come on, let's push for this win, boys. Let's do the impossible. Go on, Aubameyang. Aubameyang, we get some cheese. Oh my days. We get some luck our way. Just like that, from 3-1 down to 4-3 up. Come on, 10 minutes to hold up. Let's do it. And an update, actually, while we're here. 80th minute, as you can see, everyone is in the dark green, heading into the orange. Hagi is already starting to go into the orange, and that is that stamina. Sadly, that is going to, a tactical change. I have to, although he's, doing good, he's actually had a really good match. I have to be smart. I am going to sub him off, because his stamina is not holding up. So we're going to do the smart thing, but a great first game for him, boys. I'll see you guys in game 2. I'll let you know the result of this end match as well. But no, some amazing passes. His goal was really well taken. Really impressed with Hagi this game. The only issue I had, obviously, is stamina. As you saw, we had to sub him off. And also his work rates are a little bit iffy. But let's head into game 2, boys, and let's see what he brings us. Game number 2. Now, the first game, it ended well, boys. An amazing comeback from the lads. As I said at the end of it, Hagi, I was really impressed with him, although he did sub him off at the end because of stamina reasons. I was actually really impressed with him. His pace... his pace actually held up nicely. His shooting, that first time shot we did take with him was amazing. Weak foot, great curve on it, absolutely brilliant. His passing was definitely his best attribute as well. Even with his right foot in tight positions, he gets some passes off that you just simply do not expect him to do. And as well, as for a physical, he did get pushed off the ball a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. That's what you do expect with him. Now back with Hagi, let's progress the pitch. Strong pass down as well. That passing, it just feels like a magnet from his foot and the ball to the other person's foot who you're passing it to. His passing is sensational. Hagi, I see Aubameyang making that run. Lovely link up with him. Now ideally Hagi will start to run into the box. So he kind of does. He gets here almost. Ronaldinho, obviously my opponent did get it, but he started making that run into the box, which is nice. Hagi. Left stick dribbling. It's done the job. That shot, we just needed that finish through. Great shot power, not so good accuracy. He did everything right there. The left stick dribbling, really good. Obviously, he had my opponent's Puyol on absolute strings. He couldn't just get that finish through. That would have been like a Neymar-esque goal there. Unlucky, there's probably positives, and the only con you can take away from that is maybe he could have done a better job to actually finish that, but it is Team of the Year Donnarumma in there after all, isn't it? Hagi turned, finesse through. Can he win it back in the air? He kind of can. It will do the job. Neymar with a finish that time, and that is a Hagi assist as well, boys. Putting us 1-0 up. Hagi heavily involved. He tried to first get that finish shot through, rebounded back to him. He won it back, gave it to Neymar. Neymar's done the rest. What Neymar's finish just then is what I tried to do with Hagi beforehand that he missed. But hey, we cannot complain, boys. That is Hagi's second goal contribution so far today. Absolutely excellent assist from him. I don't know what my opponent's doing here. That's sensational. That is sensational from Hagi. You know what? Martinelli versus Chelsea vibes. You know what? Let's be nice. Let's sweep that. Aubameyang. We could have been... that is sensational from Hagi. We could have been greedy and tried to finish it himself. He's gone through them all. The dribbling was on point. That is sensational. I know that's an assist, yeah? That should count as 10 assists. That is absolutely beautiful from him. Wow. Lads, I want you to stand up right now. You're watching this. Give it... he's gone. He's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, this Prime Hagi... there's a few things to touch on him. Let's get started. So first of all, he's a type of card. He picked up 2 assists and 1 goal in 2 games. He's a type of card to do things that, I'm not going to lie, you don't expect. Whether that may be good or may be bad. And I mean, lads, I'm not going to lie, it was more good than bad, right? He actually impressed me for the price as well. I mean, if I had to guess going off of past Icon SBCs, if EA made this card 250 to 300,000 coins to craft, I think that's a fair price because, I mean, I think he's underrated and I brought him for 290,000 coins. I mean, he's definitely, you know, he definitely impressed me for that price and he definitely felt like a 290,000 coin player. And the fact that you can craft this card for essentially free if you do grind the correct way, you've got an amazing cam on your hands. Now, starting off with the pros, we are going to go for the 4-star. We're going to go for his shooting, but particularly his 93 shot power, passing as well of 94 free kicks and 92 short passing, dribbling of 92 ball control and 90 in-game dribbling. For the cons though, we are going to say his work rates and also his 78 stamina. That's the only 2 things I found a little bit iffy with this card. For 78 stamina, you'll have to sub him off in the 75th to 80th minute. If you do want a chance to compete, whether it's an extra time or you want to speed up the gameplay, you will have to sub him off. But the first 60-70 minutes, he's an absolutely sensational card. His passing's great. With a hunter, I feel like being correct chemistry style as well. Gets that pace up a lot. Shooting wise, I mean, his shooting was really solid. Although he couldn't quite bag that near post goal, I mean, it was great shot power. Let's just put it down to an amazing save. He did everything else correctly. This card, and especially that second assist there, I believe he won it back. Bull rolled, I think was it Varane? No, he bull rolled someone in my opponent's team. Then my opponent brought his line up, I think, to try and like counter me or something like that. Tried to tackle it from me, and Hagi had none of that. His left stick dribbling felt really, really responsive. Especially, he surprised me with his dribbling, considering, you know, 86 agility with an average body type. I think this is a really solid card. He's definitely usable. He's definitely not like a high tier icon, but he's more than usable in foot champs or in a high-ish division. I definitely think this is a nice card, and I'm going to give him a 9.1 out of 10. Let me know down below if you guys will be crafting this card up with all of the player picks out this week. Until next time, boys, sub if you're new. We do player reviews, objective guides, pack openings, all of that good stuff on the channel. Also as well, if you want to catch me live on Twitch, the links will be in the description. It's been your boy Davis, and until next time, see you later, boys.